Today's panel on transparency in media ownership brought together distinguished speakers. We discussed the topic, transparency in media ownership, and various aspects have been heard. We heard the NGO perspective working on journalistic issues in Central and Southeastern Europe. We heard the more governmental position on transparency in media ownership, and we were enlightened, and we learned about what donors, grant makers can do to support free and independent journalism. The free and independent journalism and the independence of the editorial boards in journalism has been at the very core of our discussion, and we came up with a couple of suggestions. At the very core of our discussion today was the transparency in media ownership and the very need for this. The panel on transparency in media ownership brought together representatives from the Guardian Foundation, the OSCE, the Balkan Investigative Reporting Network, Open Society Foundation Georgia, and ERSTE Foundation. ERSTE Foundation has been supporting transparency issues. ERSTE Foundation has been supporting journalistic projects in Central and Southeastern Europe since many years and will continue to do so.
Really interesting panel discussion this morning, all kinds of different perspectives from different parts of the world. One of the things that I think we could have explored a little bit more was the kind of the business models behind media, why they're broken, and the way in which the donor community is starting to step in to fill that void. So we heard about some very specific examples from Serbia and from Georgia this morning, talking about TV station ownership structures and how those can be pretty misleading in terms of how they're represented to the public. And I was able to talk a little bit about the experiences at the Guardian in London and our attitudes towards transparency and the ways in which media ownership structures impact on that.